Within my first year of selling digital products, I made over $90,000. Yes, you heard that right. Almost 6 figures. I was a regular person. I was not special. I did not have a business degree. I didn't have a big following. I didn't have some crazy skill set that nobody else had. I was just a woman who was tired of depending on a paycheck that was never enough, tired of feeling stuck, tired of watching other people build income online and wondering why that couldn't be me. No big audience, no viral moment, not even a product of my own when I started. If you're sitting there right now watching this video and you're thinking this is not possible for you too, I need you to stay with me for this entire video because I'm going to break down exactly how this works step by step, and I'm going to show you that the only thing standing between you and income right now is the proper information. That's it. So grab your coffee, your tea, whatever it is you drink, and let's get into it. Before we get into anything, I want to talk about who this video is for because I don't want to waste your time. This is for you if you've been scrolling, seeing people talk about income online, and you're trying to figure out exactly how everybody is making all of this money. This is for you if you've thought about building something for yourself, but you just don't know exactly where to begin. This is for you if you're in a situation right now where you need more income and you need it now without getting a second job and giving away even more hours of your day. And this is definitely for you if you think you can't do this because you don't have a following or you don't have your own product. Because guess what? You don't need either. You don't need an audience. You don't need your own product. You just need the right information and the willingness to do something with it. Okay, so let's go. So the number one thing that stops somebody before they even start is the belief that thinking you have to have this all figured out. You think you need thousands of followers. You think you need to be some kind of expert. You think you need to be a guru or something. You don't. You think you need to build a whole brand, a full-blown course before anybody pays you. Absolutely not. And I get it because that's exactly what it looks like from the outside. You see people online with big audiences, polished brands, and you think, okay, they've been doing this for years. There's no way I can jump in this right now and make money. But here's what I know from experience. The people making consistent income right now online are not the people with a massive audience. Some of these people have only a few hundred followers and a good strategy. Some of them people just started 6 months ago and don't even show their face. What I'm going to talk about today is specifically for people who are starting from zero. And the reason it works is because you're not relying on an audience that you already built. You are just connecting with people who are already looking to solve their problem, and you're going to have the product that does that. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the bridge. So let me actually break this down. What are digital products? Because a lot of y'all have a vague idea, but y'all don't really have a clear understanding of what actually a digital product is. So let's talk about it. A digital product is anything that exists that can be delivered online, usually via email. It usually comes in the form of a link or some type of PDF or something like that, and you usually can get it instantly. No physical product, no shipping, no inventory, no none of that. It's created once and it can be sold over and over and over again. Think about the things online like courses or ebooks or templates and guides, memberships, maybe even planners that you get that you can just download to your iPad. Maybe you have a recipe that's digital on your iPad. All of those are digital products. Now, the reason this model is so powerful, especially for beginners, is margin. When you sell physical products, you have cost, you have inventory, you have things that you have to restock, and you have to put that money back into your business so that you can go get more inventory of whatever that physical product is. You have storage, you have returns, you have shipping, all of these things that you have to do when you have a physical product business. When you have a digital product, the cost is essentially zero once you have a product that you either created or bought from somebody else. So if somebody pays you $500 for a course, guess what? That $500 is yours, minus any small fees that the platform you're selling on takes out. But essentially, you get majority of that money in your Pocket. Now, here's the part that most people sleep on. You don't have to create the product yourself. There is something called affiliate marketing. And this is where I want you to really pay attention, because this is exactly how I made the majority of my income when I first started, and how I built consistent income without even having to create a product myself. Affiliate marketing is simple. Somebody else created the product. You promote it, and when somebody buys through your link, you get commission. That's it. You don't handle customer service. You don't deliver anything. You don't create anything. You introduce the right people to the right product, and you get paid for it. Now, I know some of y'all are already thinking, okay, but does this actually work? Like, are the commissions even worth it? I already know that's what y'all thinking. And the answer completely depends on what you are promoting. I'm not talking about promoting something with a $2 commission. I'm talking about high ticket products where you can earn $200, $300, $400, $500 plus on a single sale. Yep, a single sale. When I first started, I was promoting one course, and I was averaging anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 every single month. Not because I had a huge audience, because I didn't. It was because I understood who the course was for, and I put it in front of the right people. That's it. Okay, so let me walk you through exactly how this works, because I truly want you to understand that this can work for you too, and it can be life-changing. This is where most beginners go wrong. They grab any old affiliate link and they just start throwing it at people and wonder why nothing is converting and they're not making any money. You want to promote something that solves a real problem that people have for a specific type of person. The more specific you are, the better it is going to be for you. And you actually want to believe in what it is you're selling, because believe it or not, their energy is going to come through in your content. The product that I started with, and I still recommend to this day to beginners, was UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. It's the course that teaches people how to start and grow a digital products business, build their brand, learn marketing, learn sales, and all the things you need to be successful in this space. Which means when you buy it to learn, you can also sell it and keep commission. So you're basically learning the skill and you're getting the product to sell at the same exact time. That's exactly why I love it for beginners specifically, because they can learn all the things that they need to learn, all the skills that are going to help them build those consistent sales and make the income just like I did. And at the same time, you are allowed to sell this program as well if you choose, and make money at the same exact time. So hopefully y'all are getting it. Hopefully y'all are understanding what I'm putting down, y'all, because this is exactly what I did that changed my life and allowed me to be able to walk away from my 9-to-5 as a complete beginner. You do not need some complicated funnel. You do not need a huge website, because I know y'all gonna ask. You just need a way to collect the link, share it, and get paid. You put that link in your bio, in your video descriptions, and when someone clicks it to buy, guess what? You get paid. Now, you do want a way to capture emails if possible, because that's going to give you a direct line to your audience outside of social media. Social media can be taken away at any moment, but guess what? You will have all these emails, so you do have a way to get back to your audience and the people who have bought your freebies, bought your products, or whatever it is that they have bought from you. You'll have a way to contact those people. So you do want a way to do that. But before you even set that up, you can start promoting. Step 3, you need to create content that drives traffic to your link. Now, this is going to make or break some of y'all. The content that you create is not about you. It's about them. It's about your audience. It's about the person who was exactly where you were before you found this. It's about speaking to their problems so clearly that they feel like you're talking to them and only them. And guess what? You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be one step ahead and honest about your experience. That is it. People do not buy from perfect people. Trust me. They buy from people that are relatable and that they trust. The type of content that's going to work best is going to be valuable content, how-to content, that trust-building content, handling objections content. That's what's going to pull people in for the people who are already searching for the solution that you have, and they just need to find you. And that's the key word, y'all, searching. The people who are going to buy from you are not just passively scrolling and going to stumble upon your content. They are actively looking for a way to create income for themselves. Your job is just to show up wherever it is that they're looking. On YouTube, that can look like search optimized titles, kind of like this video. Titles that answer questions that people are actually searching for. Things like how to start selling digital products, how to start making money online, how to create passive income from your phone. These are real searches happening every single day. And guess what? They are pulling people in who are already actively searching for this content. Step 4, stay consistent and let the content do the work. This is not a get rich quick scheme or model. I do want to be clear on that because some of y'all be thinking you can buy a product and all of a sudden you're rich overnight. Now, you can make money fast, but that's all going to depend on you and the effort that you put in. Every piece of content you work is going to be a digital asset that's going to keep working for you over and over and over again. The video you made 6 months ago can bring somebody to your link today, and that's exactly how content works for you and how it ends up turning into true passive income. That is the power of digital products. The creators who quit are the ones who posted 10 times, didn't see immediate results, so they decided it didn't work. The ones who win are the ones who kept showing up and letting the work compound over time until they got the results that they deserve. Now I want to talk about the mistakes real quick because I made a lot of them and I see people make them constantly, and I want to help you skip that pain. Mistake number 1, waiting until you feel ready. Ready is not coming. I promise you. There's no perfect moment. There's not a point where you're going to wake up and be like, oh, today is the day. It's not happening. Start messy. Figure it out as you go. That's exactly how everybody did it. Mistake number 2, trying to promote everything instead of mastering one thing. I see it all the time. People are promoting 5 different affiliate offers. They started with 3 different types of content. They're on every platform and they're making $0. Pick one product, master how to sell it, get your first sale, then expand. That's it. Mistake number 3, creating content for people who already know you instead of creating content for the people who don't. If everybody watching your videos and looking at your posts already follow you and already know you, you're not growing the pipeline. You need new eyes constantly. Cold traffic, people who are finding you for the first time, people who are hearing your voice for the first time. That's where your buyers come from. Create content that a stranger can find and understand and trust. Mistake number 4, giving up right before it clicks. I know it sounds cliche, but it's so real, y'all. It is so real. I've seen it over and over again. The learning curve in this space is real. There is a period where you're doing everything right and nothing seems to be working. And then something shifts. A video takes off. A post goes viral. A few sales come in back to back. And suddenly you see it, you get it, you understand it, but you have to get through that initial phase first. Now, real quick, before my battery actually dies, I want to share a little bit about my story because I think it matters, and I think it matters a lot. When I started, I was not in a good place financially, not even mentally and emotionally. I needed to create income, and I needed to do it without asking permission from anybody. I didn't want to keep asking and waiting for 50-cent raises and hoping my situation would change on its own by going to a job that I absolutely despise, that was draining the life out of me every single day and not paying me my worth. I wanted to build something that was my own, and I wanted to do it on my terms. And the digital product space gave me just that. Not immediately, not without work, but it did get me where I wanted to be. My first year, I made over $90,000. Straight from my phone. And before you think that's some crazy number, please understand, I'm not special. I just found a model that worked, I stayed consistent, and I refused to quit. Now I'm just over 2 years in this space and I finally built some of my own offers, but I still believe the affiliate route is the fastest and lowest barrier, especially for beginners, which is exactly why I still talk about it and I still recommend it. I know what it feels like to want independence but not know how to get there, or to want more money and not know how to get there and how to make it without having to go pick up a second job and give up more of your time away from your family. I know what that feels like. And that's exactly why I make content in videos like this, to make it accessible and let people know that this information exists. You just have to be willing to do what it takes to get there. Okay, now this is where I want to leave you with something actionable at the end of this video. There's 2 paths, depending on where you are right now. Path 1, you start making money as fast as possible and you don't have your own product yet. This is where UBC, the Ultimate Branding course, comes in. It's going to teach you the full digital products business and all the skills that you need to succeed in this space. It gives you rights to resell it from day one, y'all. Day one. So you're able to learn and earn at the same time. The course is $499, and every time you make a sale, you're earning $424. That is super, super high commission, y'all. 85% commission, and that's $400+ in your pocket every single time you recommend and someone buys through your link. So not only are you learning, you're able to earn money at the same exact time. This is the exact route that I did that got me to where I am today. If you are a beginner and you want a clear starting point, this is it. Path number 2, you already have a product, your content isn't converting, and you're not making sales, and you can't figure out why. That's where my own course comes in, the Soft Work Code. I built this specifically for women who are stuck in this space. We go deep on messaging, content strategy, buyer psychology, positioning, so that the right people actually find you and buy your product. You don't need to be in both. Just figure out which path is yours and take the next step. Do what you have to do to succeed. If you haven't started, start today. I am doing something special right now. If you do join the Soft Work Code or UBC, you're able to get into my community where I'm going to help you and guide you and be there if you do need further assistance, y'all. This is not hard. You just have to be willing to start. Make today your day one. Quit putting it off. Quit putting it off. We're halfway through 2026. Before you know it, it's going to be a new year. Don't let the new year catch you in the same space that you're in now. And I will have everything that I talked about linked down in the description. You don't got to go searching. UBC and the Soft Work Code will be linked down below. So just make sure you start. And let me know what y'all want to see next. What type of content y'all want to see? What is it that you want me to talk about when it comes to digital products, digital marketing? Are there any tutorials y'all want me to make? Let me know what you want my next video to be on. Drop it down in the comments. Make sure you give this video a like if this did help you. Share it with someone who may need it. And if you are new to my channel, I talk about digital marketing, online income, creating a life that actually gives you choices to decide what it is that you want to do. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I do come back. I check my questions and I try my best to get back to everybody. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.